This is awkward. The problem is I'm using a PS4 controller, which is USB-C or no, micro USB, not USB-C. That's the problem. So I have to use an older cord. Welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon. We're doing more Substories today. Can't continue the one at Seagull Theater or Seagull Cinema until it's nighttime in the story. So let's go over to Sakura River. I don't know why I did that. Now, if it was a defense down, it would have been a useful course of action. No. Oh, Nanba's ready to rank up his bond. Oh, no. 15 more. Why didn't he gain any? Oh, it's not ready to unlock. Okay. Saiko is ready to rank up, but I'm just going to wait until Adachi is as well. I assume non-buzz involves, like, the next party member or something. To be clear, I don't know who the party members are. I guess the can quest spot is the one to go to. Plus I can heal before doing the sub-story since they almost always involve a fight. For a very stupid reason.
When the garbage piles up, detracts all the crows.
Don't hate the crows. They're just trying to get by, you know? In fact, crows are pretty smart. They've even been known to stop rummaging through trash if they see they're being watched.
Huh, interesting. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you have a soft spot for them.
Oh, what can I say? We're birds of a feather when it comes to digging through the trash.
Guess everyone has a flock.
Of course, it was between the two characters. Whatever. You can grind out bonds if you really need to. Free heal. Don't mind the two sets of random encounters walking right next to each other. Jeez. Hero of Yokohama. Passion level 5.
What's that thing? Oh, it's a crawfish. What's it doing out here? You crawl up out of the river? Wouldn't want you getting squished by a car now. Bon voyage, little buddy.
No, my sweet Nancy.
Huh?
Oh, my poor girl. I don't see her anywhere at all.
Crap, don't tell me. That crawfish just now was yours?
Yep, raised her with my own 2 hands, I did. Her name's Nancy. Normally, we stroll around the neighborhood together and get us some exercise. That sweet little gal was my only beacon of hope in this dark, cruel world. Oh, Nancy.
Dude, I'm so sorry. If I knew she was important to you, I never would have done that.
I understand. You did it with good intentions. Besides, it's my fault for taking my eyes off her. Well, I don't see her anywhere. Unfortunate as it is, she's probably gone for good. But much on it. I'm just another nobody.
That crawfish must have meant the world to him. He even gave it a
Hold on
name.
there, old-timer. I'll go find Nancy and bring her back. You'll eat me up inside if I don't.
Huh? Well, that's certainly generous of you. But can you really find her?
Well, I can give it a shot.
Gee, thanks. I'll leave you to it then. Oh, and I'm Ebihara. I call these streets my home. If you do get hold of Nancy, could you come find me along Sakura River Street? That's my usual spot.
Of course. And I'm Kasuga. I'll be back with Nancy in no time.
One thing I should tell you is Nancy has an X-shaped scar on her back. That help?
An X shape on her back. Yeah, thanks. Hopefully she hasn't gone far. If I'm lucky, I'll find her downstream.
The crawfish caper.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
The game seems quiet even though I haven't adjusted the volume. Weird. Oh, there's even straight up a sub-story marker. Oh, there's crawfish all over the place. Maybe Ebihara's pet Nancy is one of them. Let's take a look. Active search mode will place you in first-person view, where you'll be able to move using the left stick and look around using the right stick. Put on the detective specs and find Nancy. That's not an X.
What's this?
That's a circle.
What's this?
Like a square.
What is this?
I guess I just have to examine. No, that's a triangle.
No.
No, something tells me it's not. I'll put her back and find another. So I can just hit A to get a better look.
What is this?
That's a triangle. Yeah, wait.
What's this?
No, just a square and a little round thing at the top.
What's this?
Straight up a circle, I think. No.
No.
Oh, hello. You're hidden. Yep, that's...
What's this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Crawfish. Alright, this ought to be Nancy. Ebihara said he'd be on South Sakura River Street. I'll go meet him. Yeah, like I said, some of these are super simple.
Hey there, Kasuga-san. Did you find Nancy yet?
Yeah, this is Nancy, right?
Oh, Nancy! Oh, thank goodness you're safe and sound. I'm amazed you actually found her. Well, I'm sure it was no easy task.
Nah, wasn't a big deal. Besides, I started this mess. Thanks for being cool. Anyway, I gotta bounce. You and Nancy take care.
Oh, can't you stay a while? I was just about to start cooking. I'd be more than happy to treat you as thanks for finding my girl.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, don't be modest. I've been planning a feast for some time now, so I say the more the merrier.
Oh no.
I guess I could stay and have a bite then.
But before we get to the main course, why don't you try this little appetizer I whipped up?
Huh? What is this? Looks kind of like boiled spinach. Kind of rubbery, but not bad, old-timer.
Glad to hear it. And you swallowed it just fine?
Yeah, why wouldn't I have?
The thing is, those are weeds I found in a hole in the road. Couldn't tell you what they are, though. But seeing as you're still kicking, I'd say they're just fine.
Gee, thanks. Next time, test your road weeds on someone else.
What? You're stealing one piece, aren't you? Besides, you're getting a free meal, so how about seconds?
Yeah, I'll pass. You're a real piece of work, you old coot.
At any rate, we're just getting warmed up. Our main course today is what I call the Ebihara Special.
Hey, what's that got to do with Nancy?
What else? I told you we were feasting, didn't I? Nancy here is the main course.
What the hell? Have you lost it? I thought you cared about Nancy.
Oh, yes, I care about her deeply. This little sea bug's a cut above the rest. She's the tastiest one I ever did see.
So she's just a meal to you?
Hey, to us homeless folk, crawfish are a godsend. And to get her plump and fit, I took her out daily to toughen up her limbs. I worked so hard to sculpt her into a meal, I nearly had a heart attack when you chucked her in the river.
You should have said that before. I thought she was your pet, man. Why else would I bust my ass to find her?
You're not wrong. Then here, you get first dibs. You deserve it, Ichiban.
But
Nothing like the first crunch of a fresh crustacean. Here goes!
hold on a sec.
Huh? What's with you? Freshness is fleeting, you know.
Could you hold off on devouring Nancy?
Huh? What are you saying? Now's the best time to chow down.
The thing is, I kind of got attached to Nancy. All that searching gave us a real bond.
What? You bonded with a sea bug?
Hey, you're the one who named her and took her for a walk.
Well, now we have a problem. I've been waiting for days on end to sink my teeth into Nancy. And I can't think of much else that would give me that kind of satisfaction.
Damn.
However, if someone were to bring me something just as tasty, I might reconsider. Perhaps I could be persuaded with, I don't know, a premium sushi set?
Oh, come on. Now you're just milking it.
Sorry, son. I don't have many options here. A premium sushi set would really set me right. Unless you're intent on kissing Nancy goodbye.
Okay, fine. I'll bring you your goddamn sushi.
Oh, please do. And don't be long.
Alright. Premium sushi set. I don't think I happen to have that on me, do I? Yeah, no. I can probably just... Can you get a premium one at Popo? Luxury yakiniku. Yeah, That doesn't seem like it.
ありがとうございました。
I mean, what else? Is there even a sushi place around? Harper Light, Bar Rodriguez, Highball Tavern, Hironotaki, Pocket Cafe, Wet Kitchen, Akashimaru? Oh, I can check here. That is Yakitori, Takoyaki, burger place basically. Yeah, I don't even know what friggin' place I would get. Maybe the Genai station location? It is nice actually being able to cut through what was previously a dangerous area. So you can't cut down those streets because there's an invisible plot wall. Tribesmen. That's a new enemy type.
Right.
Just friendly fired Nanba. It's in character. Tribes Guard. Which is a crushing blow.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Tribesmen and Tribes Guard are new enemy types. Okay, let's check it. Maybe the game just doesn't send texts until you go in yourself? Once? Or something? Whoa. This is suddenly a very complex area. Plant Stem on Spark. Citron. Oh, Mahjong. I do like these slightly complicated, like, shopping mall areas. Oh, there's a premium sushi set. Cool. Scar? Everyone has a past they carry with them. Same goes for you, right? You're not even gonna tell me. So items dropped are valuable. Yeah, you're not even gonna tell me how many I need for a reward. Jerk. Wouldn't put it past you to lie about it, even. It is weird that I really have not felt forced to use, like, items. And no, I'm not going to be playing Virtua Fighter. I'm awful at that game. And, like, fighting games in general. I mean, I find Tekken and Soul Calibur fun, but those are also fairly easy games to play. And Smash Brothers, but that's more of a party game. Platform fighter.
Hey, Kasuga-san. Where's my premium sushi set?
I do have that on me. I should hand it over for just Nancy's sake.
Here. That's what you wanted?
Just what the doctor ordered. Can't believe you went and got this just to save a dang crawfish. Here, as promised, Nancy's all yours. Boil her, grill her, do whatever you like.
I'm not doing any of that to her. All right, we're out of here. Thanks. For both me and Nancy. Enjoy that sushi, huh?
Oh, yes, will do.
Nancy, you and I are gonna get on just fine.
Please tell me she's for the business. Please tell me she's for the business. Even better, a pound mate. Nancy is a summon. And so is Omelette? Against humans only? Even Nancy and her Croft... I'm sorry, what else am I going to be fighting? Plague of Pincers. Even Nancy and her crawfish friends are here to get on some pounding. Marvel at the beasties who rise pincers held aloft, renectomize and occasionally poison their prey. Boosts damage and more likely to cause poison. And Omelette, indulgent, fresh delight as Ijin Cho's favorite fowl, delivers one of 2 special eggs, restoring the party's HP or MP. Huh. Strengthen... Right, I still lack basically anything particularly good. Look at armors. Oh, I could get that Mirage coat, which would actually be really good for, probably Nanba? Because statuses? Magical sandals would be good for Psycho, for the magic and agility. We've got a lot of stuff ahead of us. Alright. Next sub-story, just up by the bar district. And while I'm over here... half-eaten bento. These drivers are so rude, says the jaywalker.
Sorry to disturb you during your recovery, Hanayama-san. Can you tell us what happened out there?
Hanayama-san, have you had any further contact with Anzai-san since the incident?
No, none at all. Just an apology from a representative.
Anzai-san insists the play was entirely his doing.
He performed a dangerous slide despite the fact that he was in the clear already. How did you see things, Hanayama-san?
That's not far off, but I don't believe he made that call on his own.
We understand that Anzai-san is an old friend of yours. What sort of player was he back then?
They say playing as number 4 next season's a fool's errand. What are your thoughts on that?
There are even rumors Anzai-san will be leaving the Yokohama Shark Stars.
Hey, please, no pushing.
Hey, this shit's serious. You alright, man?
Thanks.
Hanayama-san, we still have some questions.
Hey, aren't you gonna apologize for pushing him over?
Yeah, I didn't!
Assholes! This guy's injured, and you don't even think to say sorry?
I'm sorry.
Sheesh. You guys are hopeless.
Thank you.
Can you stand? Here, grab my shoulder.
Thank you. Kasuga-san, was it? I'm Hanayama. Might not look it right now, but I'm actually a baseball player.
So, that leg, not because of your friend Anzai? Being an athlete's not all it's cracked up to be, huh?
You could say that. This whole thing is really starting to make headlines. You haven't heard?
Sorry, I tend to keep my distance from that stuff. From what the reporters were saying, Anzai acted on his own.
I don't think so. He's not the type to do something like that.
Pretty kind words about a guy who put you in a cast.
We were in the same baseball club from elementary all the way through high school. His accuracy's always been perfect, so no way this was an accident. But he cared about the team with all his heart. Was always a true sportsman on the field. He put the bond with his teammates above all else, even winning. I just can't believe this thing was all his idea.
Even if that were true, he's still the one who made the play, right? You saying someone ordered him to do it?
I'm thinking it was the Yokohama Shark Stars' shifty manager. That's Anzai's team, if you didn't know.
The manager? Why do you say that?
Since the new manager stepped in, the Shark Stars have been locked in second place. It's not gonna change anytime soon. Hell, people were saying the new manager would have to retire before the ink on his contract dried. Must they gotta win, of course. And if they could pull off winning the last game, they probably would have won the season.
So the guy got impatient and ordered Anzai to take you out. I'm guessing there's some reason Anzai couldn't say no, right?
That's what I'm thinking. But Anzai swears he did it on his own. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you're willing to hear me out. Anzai's basically public enemy #1 right now.
Even if he is your friend, nobody'd be willing to defend someone they knew was lying.
I like you, Kasuga-san. You know what's up. It makes me think I could trust you with a favor.
A favor?
I'd like you to meet with Anzai and find out what really happened. With the shape I'm in, I can't exactly hop across town.
Meet with Anzai? But if you can't even get to him, how can I?
There's a place on Hamikaze Street he hangs around in. Usually in disguise. Probably there now.
In disguise? You sure he'd want you sharing that?
I'm sharing because you did me a solid. Because you don't just believe whatever the mob believes. Rare thing. Look, I'll make it worth your while if you help me out with this.
Like I'm gonna say no after all that? Yeah, fine. I'll go ask him for you.
Ah, thanks, Kasuga-san. Here, let me give you this. His looks might have changed a bit, but this should help you find him. I'm counting on you, man.
Off to Hamikaze Street.
All right. I assume the game's not gonna, like, make me recognize him. I can actually just taxi there. Cool. After beating up this lone dude. Essen Trickster. Okay. Huh.
Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
Fun with this. Hope this hurts. Cool, Clyde. You wanna fight? Come on!
Let's just go for a bat breaker.
You're good. Here we go.
Sparkling cannon. Got him crunk. Heat wave.
freak.
You're gonna be in a world.
Just go for a Venus Slash. Acts drunkenly.
Okay, check this out. I feel a stat
Jeez,
going
man
up.
was like a friggin' mini boss. He took so many hits. Learned Scar Me, learned Haywire Havoc, learned Cute Smile. I'm curious, how are you on... Okay, so... Endless Desire was already a character skill, the one with regen. Be My Shelter, which is the MP absorption, is the next one for you. Whoops. Berserker Spirit was already, so Charge. And then Die Hard Skewer. Pose will be your first, and then all the way down to Ice Spreader. Jeez. Well, it takes a while to really kick in. Place Anzai likes should be around here somewhere.
Oi.
Hey, you're Anzai, the guy with the killer slide. We lost the game cause of you. What's worse, Hanayama's out for the season. The hell were you thinking? Well, the beard's new, but that's definitely the guy in the photo. Looks like he's got company, though.
Yeah?
Quit with the tough guy act and say something. That was all my fault. Even if I were to apologize now, I don't expect to be forgiven. Bastard. Think you can play it off just like that, do ya? Even if he did put his friend out of the game, this is too much. Hey, you're going a bit rough on someone who's not even putting up a fight. Huh? Who's this joker? Oh, I'm just passing by, but I can't with the slide. Ha, 2 against 1's a little unfair, don't you think? Back off. This asshole hurt one of our players just so his team could get ahead. Oh, yeah? Well, I got some business with him. Maybe you two should take a hike. Shut up. Keep running your mouth and we'll take our anger out on you first.
Bring it on.
Ill-natured men.
I got this.
Sure. Ashtray Crush. Jesus. Scar Me. Intensely shocking song. No input. Just straight up damage. Cool. Shit. Who the hell is this guy?
Go.
You alright? You're that baseball player, Anzai-san, right? Yeah, I don't know who you are, but you saved me. Thank you. My name's Kasuga. So you really are him? Yeah, I am. And I won't be in baseball much longer. Glad I got a hold of you. I met with a guy named Hanayama. You might know him. You met with Hanayama? Yeah, he was looking for you. I wanted to ask you about that slide. Knowing him, he probably said I'd never do something like that, right? That's right. Hanayama believes it wasn't your call to make that play. Of course he does. I thought it was strange myself, but seeing how you were acting earlier, it doesn't seem like he's wrong. Can't imagine someone who plays dirty like that would just lie down and take a beating. Look, I don't know all that Hanayama told you, but I did that of my own will. Nobody ordered me to do it. And why do it? It's not like you had to pull a dangerous slide like that, right? I panicked. Players do it all the time, especially in a game that could guarantee their team the season. Sure, but you're Hanayama's friend, right? You don't want to put your friend out of the job just for a game. In the world of professional sports, it's all about winning or losing. Can't be saying something naive like that just because he's my friend. So let's leave it at that. The incident was entirely my doing. I'm at fault, and I plan on retiring. Isn't that enough? I really appreciate the save back there. Take care. I should tell Hanayama what went down. Better head back. Tsurukami Bridge. Oh, Ichiban Confections is the one I want to go to. At least we're clearing more than one sub-story today.
Hey.
Oh, this is a middle step. Yo, how's it going? Kasuga-san, did you meet with Anzai? Yeah, I did, but he was persistent about it being his fault. Was he? But he was just like you said. I can see why you believe in him. Thank you, Kasuga-san. Still, we're at an impasse as long as he keeps quiet. Hey, you two. Who are you? My name's Kudo. I'm a journalist. You're Kasuga, right? We know each other? I saw how you helped out Hanayama. Kinda embarrassed to say it, but I sort of followed you. What for? Looked like you and Hanayama were really hitting it off. Figured you'd make a move about the slide incident. I even saw you meet with Anzai. What's your angle? Don't get the wrong idea. I want to help you two. Help us? I'll get right to the point. I've got inside info on the Shark Stars manager. Really? He's had a nasty rumor going around about him for a while. Nobody would dare say it out loud, though. Everyone knows he's behind what happened. He's even been threatening Anzai here and there. What? So Anzai gets all the bad press while that jerk gets off scot-free? He's got connections all over town, not to mention money and power. Silencing bad publicity is all in a day's work. There's a reporter doing some digging on all his wrongdoings not too long ago, but apparently both he and his publisher went missing. The press couldn't write about this guy even if they wanted to. Huh. Even if they wanted to, huh? Some journalists. My thoughts exactly. That's why I'm bringing this information to you. And that information is... I was able to find the manager's favorite sports, or his favorite spot, some place called Rose Blossom. He comes in from the back entrance, usually pretty hush-hush. And if we go there, we might find this guy. Yeah, you may be able to uncover the truth. I intend to do the same and get some evidence. Evidence? You can't put a story out without solid evidence. If we can get some dirt on him, something he can't talk his way out of, we'll have him cornered. For that, we'll need to get him when his guard's down. Going in by myself is too reckless, however, so I'd like to ask for your help. I see what you're getting at. I'm in.
Hold on.
Hold up. That's way too risky. You screw up and you'll get thrown out of the game for good. That, and someone's bound to recognize you. But I'll go. That'll work, yeah? Yeah, thanks. Head to the Rose Blossom when you're ready. We'll meet up front.
Yo.
Hey, hold on, Kudo-san. What is it? Why suddenly take a risk like this? You'll be in serious trouble if shit hits the fan, won't you? I guess seeing you go the distance for a complete stranger made me feel ashamed for putting out so much crap all these years. I'm a journalist. Words are what I do. If I'm not using that power to put a-holes like him in their place, then what's the point? Plus, I'm a fan of Anzai. Watching him play ball inspired me to chase my dreams. Least I can do is try to get back. Pretty passionate guy. I thought all reporters were full of shit, but I guess there's some good ones out there too. Yeah. Sorry to get you mixed up in this. I'm counting on you, Kasuga-san.
Leave it to me.
That asshole won't know what hit him. Meeting with Kudo at Rose Blossom. I'll head over there when I'm ready. I'd like to give a strange, like, kudos to the voice cast and the voice director for this game. Because, like, you know the casting and direction and acting is good when you can just tell exactly how characters are going to talk just from text.
You look weak.
Okay.
Like, you know where their inflections are. I don't know. That's the kind of thing I like to point out, because it's something that I don't think a lot of people will actively think about. Oh my god. There's more! Here, the manager just arrived. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, guys. Cheers to the Shark Stars' big win. Cheers.
Nah.
Hey, Mr. Manager. Drinks are on you today, right? So that's how it is, huh? Well, we did win. Sure, drink all you want. So that's Anzai's manager. Talk about a win, man. It was so close. Not often we get such a tight game. Really, it's all thanks to Hanayama getting decked like that. No kidding. Hanayama's the one that got hurt, right? The guy Anzai took out. It's all over TV. You know, Anzai was my kind of guy, too. Shame he turned out to be such a creep. I'll say. A couple choice words from manager here, and he flat out downs another player. Ain't that right? What? Wait, did you tell him to do that slide, Mr. Manager? Hell no, I didn't. I just gave it to him plain and simple. All I said was we wouldn't have been able to win with Hanayama in the picture. Told him if he was loyal, he'd take care of it. That's all. Oh, you're a bad boy. Anzai became a baseball player after manager picked him up. There's no way he'd disobey someone he owes so much. Still, good thinking. You're really playing to win. Gotta keep a good handle on those who owe you. He did well. We get our big win while he takes the big fall. Figure since he's out of the game, I'll at least give him some referrals for wherever he ends up. Very kind of you. Appreciate you clearing that up, boys. Who are you? I'm your local journalist, Kudo. I've just recorded everything you've said. What? I've got proof you're behind all this foul play. Once you get this over to the press, you're finished. Huh. If you make it to them in one piece, maybe. Who do you think you're dealing with? Don't underestimate me. You can't stay manager if you don't learn how to play the game. Stand back, Kudo-san. But you said you were good with words, right? Well, this is what I'm good at. Matter of fact, I'm just the guy for the job. Leave it to me. Right. Good luck. Boys, I want these idiots and their precious evidence gone. Fine by me. Let's take it out front. I'll take on the whole damn team. Just awkwardly pose for a minute there, I guess. There we go.
Bring it on.
Yeah, let's do that. Mastermind Baseball Manager. Let's boost Kasuga's attack. And then one enemy. Okay, let's just Mega Swing then. Demon Slash. Flying Cross Chop. Dachi's bleeding profusely. Yeah, that's the one I want. There we go. Let's just hit you. Kaneda.
I'm not backing down. Here we go.
Should have hit the one without the debuff, now I think about it, but Ichiban can take care of that. Okay, now that we've moved and I'm not going to get blocked.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Tadachi's bleeding.
I'm not backing down.
Take this guy out so he doesn't get a turn. Oh, or fail to do that, or semi-successfully do that. It's paralyzed, so he's basically out in general. Wow, this is a tanky bodyguard. It's a ridiculous amount of HP.
You're gonna get stopped.
This guy is a real boss. There we go. 20,000 yen, athletic insoles, 756 job experience, and 840 regular experience. Not a bad amount of rewards for that fight. Man, that all you got? Thanks. You really saved my ass. Don't sweat it. Anyway, you better get on that article, yeah? Yeah. The first time in a long time, I'll finally be able to write something worth reading. Anzai will be able to return to baseball with this. This is for helping me with our little interview. Take it. Old fountain pen. Give my regards to Hanayama and Anzai. Yeah. Sure. That's a relief. Now Anzai can make his return. Better let him know. Alright, so if we look at accessories... Old fountain pen boosts the amount of job experience that can be obtained from enemies as the homeless guy class, non-buzz based class. A fountain pen embodying the soul of a man in honest poverty. And athletic insoles plus 13 agility. I think we're past the point where 20 HP matters. I like that resistance, but, like... Yeah, guaranteeing he goes first for a Mega Swing is very nice. Good ice, yes, that's what I said. So I need to go back to Lanuva Hama.
Yo! Hey, you're that guy from before. Your manager admitted to everything. Huh? It'll be out to the public soon, and then you'll finally be able to put this all behind you. You can get back to playing baseball again. Pretty cool, huh? No. That was still my fault. I have no intention of returning to the field. Why you gotta be so stubborn? Sure, my manager may have given me the order. But in the end, I'm still the one that went through with it. No matter what my manager said, if I hadn't done it, none of this would have happened. You don't understand. Baseball is sacred, and I ended up betraying it. Whatever the world says, I don't have any right to play the game ever again. Not after putting Hanayama out of the game like that.
Hey. Don't act like I'm down and out just yet.
Huh? Hanayama?
Still stubborn as hell, eh, Anzai?
Oh my god. Hanayama. Hanayama. I'm so sorry. Anzai? No! I gotta say this. I took away baseball from you, even knowing how much you loved it. I'm truly, terribly sorry.
Like I just said, Don't talk about me like I'm out for good. It's not over for me yet. You haven't taken anything from me. I can't say this doesn't hurt, but I'll recover, and I'll make my triumphant return. Just watch. The fans will be sad if I don't. And what's worse, my good friend will just stay depressed.
Oh my god. Hanayama.
Whether you come back or not, that's up to you to decide. Either way, just keep this in mind. When I step back out on the field, it won't be the same game if you're not in it.
Hanayama.
You're not gonna make it up to me by moping around, are you? If you want to make it right, then do it on the diamond. We're baseball guys, aren't we? Come on, Anzai, don't worry about it. Why don't we give it another crack? We'll climb back up together.
Why? Why would you ever be willing to forgive someone like me?
Well, that's what friends do, right?
Hanayama. Hey. Thank you. Good thing there's no crying in baseball.
Was that a friggin' Sandlot reference? Hanayama is applied to Ichiban Confection. You know what? No, I'm looking this up. A League of Their Own. Sandlot is the only baseball movie I know. Cut me some slack. Hanayama is applied to Ichiban Confections, Inc. You can hire this candidate from... yeah, a lot of Substories now will give recruits as rewards. Let's see. That one we can't do... Well, we can. It just sucks. Okay, I think we're actually done with Substories for this chapter. Very, very long ones, mind you. We do have money now. Yeah, I think next time on Let's Play Yakuza Like a Dragon, we'll be heading back and doing more Dragon Kart. See you guys then.